just don't know. Say the world just don't know what they will soon know. Let's rise to the full, there's no rule, it's just how I feel. Listen close between lines, I be spitting what's real. Say the world just don't know what they will soon know. This is the anthem for those who stay peace amidst the ruckus. God sends us what we can handle, and look where he stuck us, in the belly. New York.
Okay, so those of you that did catch some of my live on YouTube that got deleted, it was because for some reason here, oops, in Statesville, the internet's going in and out, in and out. And I don't know if it's just all of Statesville or just over where I live or what. But yeah, because it's been raining all day. And usually when we get a lot of rain, it messes with Spectrum for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to pre-record and upload. I really want to interact with you guys, you know, on the moon's phases. I like to talk to you guys live, but not going to be able to do that. So you might hear disgruntled kids in the background outside my room who are also upset about the fact that their TVs keep going in and out because of the lack of the internet connection. Anyway, let's get into it. I want to start with a general read. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, my name's Amina. This is Get Into It with Amina. And I was talking about the full moon's energy before I got disconnected off the live. Can't remember everything I was saying, but the gist was gratitude seems to be the test, seems to be the purpose of everything we've been going through, probably in the last few weeks, being able to find that spark of light in the dark when you're at your lowest, or when you think you're at your lowest, or when you think something's not going to go the way you want it to go, or it's already not going the way you want it to go. Being able to tap into that connection to the divine, as we light workers can do, and just acknowledging that everything ain't that bad. I'm pretty fortunate. I'm pretty lucky. Oh, wow. And what falls out of my lap and onto the floor? But the moon card. I'll take that as confirmation that that is the lesson of this full moon. That is what we are not realizing, is that in this final month where we try to act like it's all about goodwill to mankind and getting gifts and presents and loving everyone. And how much are we really, you know, invested in that idea, you know? So I've been realizing I've been getting put in situations where I have to find the best, make the most of it. I've been faced with things where I have to just trust. I have to just have an inner knowing that everything's going to work itself out. That's my light in the dark. When I can't see forward, that type of dark. And then that dark where it just looks like ain't nothing going to go the way I want. It never goes the way I want. And you start to feel yourself sinking into a pessimistic way of thinking that you probably have been in that pit before. And stopping myself before I hit rock bottom. Like, girl, you good. Look at all this stuff you done did. Look at what you got ahead of you. Look at where you are in the present. What are you talking about? Looking too far into the future. That can be a problem too. I think this full moon is teaching us to live in the present. To honor the present because it's a gift. To be here right now. To be thankful. To have gratitude for all that we have. You know, even the little things that we get, if it's not exactly what you wanted, acknowledge. Oh my God, this is crazy. I've never had that happen before. Almost the entire deck hits the floor. Okay. Bear with me. Sometimes I would take them. I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing people that want to reach out. Yeah, messages that want to come through. But nobody runs this reading except me and my spirit guide. So if anybody else, since energy is trying to interfere, I'm in control. I'm the captain now. This full moon has also been having me in a very playful, silly energy. But it's like a silly but real talk. Where it's like a kiki, but I mean what I'm saying. That type of vibe. So yeah, wow. I can't believe all them cards flew out my hand. When that happens, it's either ancestors rushing me, but I'm not feeling the heat of the ancestors like that right now. It feels like a lot of us, and I'm going to say us because I'm a part of this tribe, a lot of us have people in our energy that maybe we are distant from or are distancing ourselves from, who want to have one more word in, who want to have one more thing to say, who feel like they didn't get to speak their truth, or maybe they're coming to a realization of something and they want to express that. Too much, too little, too late to ever try again. I'm hearing that in my head because I think that's how a lot of you view these people. The person you're thinking of, it's like, it's too late now. When I wanted to hear your honesty, when I wanted you to speak your sweet nothings and your truths to me, you offered me lies and deceit and bullshit and negative talk. And now I don't want to hear it. So I think that's the vibe I'm getting, is that somebody's energy wants to interfere in this reading, or a few people's, and try to get their truth out to some of us light workers here. And that's not what this is all about, unless it comes up in the pick-a-pow. I almost smacked the cards out my hand again, literally just went like this and felt them almost go flying. But I'm the captain now, I got it under control. Okay, so I'm going to start with a general read. Now that I rambled for about 6-7 minutes, but I really think y'all needed to know that in case you're stressing out. Like, I don't get it. This energy is crazy. It has me feeling really down. And, don't feel down. Just look up and keep moving forward. And if you can't do that and you need to sit in the dark for a minute, sit in the dark. But when a spark of light comes through, when someone extends a hand to you in the fog to help pull you up out of it, don't smack that hand. Don't spit on that hand. Take that hand and get up out the fog, the dark, get into clear grounds, get your clarity, get into the light, because that is someone being sent by the divine, or someone being moved by spirit to extend that hand to you. That means your time is up. You had enough time sitting in the dark. It's not healthy for you to go any further. I'm sending somebody to get you out. Take it, because when that person takes their hand back, you're going to really wish that you had accepted it when it was there. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm going to say about that. That was somebody's warning. I know when I'm in a dark place, if somebody steps in that wants to pull me into the light, I'm open to it. Rarely have I been like, man, I want to stay negative and I want to be angry and pissed off for another 50 hours. No, most of the time, I'm looking for a way out. I don't like feeling bad. It's not a good feeling for me. It's not fun. It's not. When I'm in a bad mood, what makes me feel better is toxic shit. That's why I can't stay low. It makes me feel good to be bad. That type of shit, where it's like I'm just negative towards other people now, and then I feel good. Like, ha, that was funny, And I don't like going there. I mean, sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it's like, come on now, it's not me. So anyway, wow. We got some cycles ending and new ones beginning that are going to lead to success. I like that when I split the deck and I see two upright cards that mean something wonderful. A whole new world. A new world, a new era is beginning for you. Jump on it, my light workers. It's going to lead you to success and recognition. Something you're very passionate about is going to give you life. It's gonna, and you know what it is, because when you're doing it, you're gonna feel like extra charged. You're gonna feel so excited, so energized. You're gonna feel like you're on a high. That type of charged. And yeah, you'll know when you are in your element. But nothing of the past can still be lingering. And I'm hearing that loud and clear. Nothing from the past can be lingering in your energy. Maybe it wants to be lingering around. Maybe it wants to try to reach out. But in your vibration, with it's in your head a lot, when you're unable to sleep because you're thinking about it, or them, that's a no-go. Okay, that'll block your new cycle. So if you have to, do a spiritual cleanse. If you have to, do a cord cutting. If you have to, fucking move. Okay, whatever you have to do to clear your vibration, your energy from calling back in stuff that's dead and gone. Or at least should be. Okay, now to the tarot. Let's get into it. Into the tarot. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use my fortune board to lean on because my desk has the pick-a-pal sitting there waiting ever so beautifully. Boy, I split the deck again. There's a King of Pentacles looking at you, but you walking away. This King of Pentacles hurt you. Oh, this King of Pentacles, you've healed from whatever it is that they've done. You've healed from it. Now they're trying to come back like, I'm loyal. That's probably who's knocking the cards out my hands. It's somebody who radiates wealth, who can make money or is making good money. And they think that's going to be their way of getting you back in. Looking good, looking wealthy. But you kind of healed from this person. Don't even second guess yourself. Keep moving towards the sunrise or the sunset. Let this set. Okay? Let's pull some cards. Why am I singing so much tonight? I don't know. Okay. It must be a musical night. Watch a musical. It'll lift your spirits. This is a musical night. Any musical. Freaking Irene Cara, rest in peace. She just passed. Watch Fame, the original. West Side Story kept popping into my head. Oliver Twist all week. Little Shop of Horrors is another one. Or watch a fantasy. Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, or my favorite, Here We Are. Now I'm not even going to sing the song. Never in the story, all right? Dream a dream, and what you dream will be. That's the best part. I was going to start from the beginning, but then I couldn't remember the rest of the words. But that's my favorite part. It's the dream a dream, and what your dream will be. Dope movie. We had so much inspirational things to watch growing up if you were a kid in the 80s. Now, not so much. Nothing left to the imagination. The never ending story was a lesson about the imagination. That as long as you had your vision and you had your ability to create worlds in your mind, that these worlds would exist in your reality. And once you stop believing in that, all of that would crumble. Anyway, let's pull some cards. I'm sorry. But everything I say is for a reason, so take it all in. All right, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be a little noisy. I can't really play my music. Kids are going to be restless. I don't think there's much, they play with their toys for but so much, and then they're going to take to run them through the house, so... My apologies in advance. As you can hear, my son and my daughters are making a ruckus outside the door. So I also want to say to you guys, focus. Another thing with this full moon is there are going to be distractions, I feel like. things that are going to try to make you take your focus off of where you're going and make you divert your attention somewhere that's not that important at the time. And that's not to say my kids aren't important right now, but at this moment, they're having fun, they're playing. You know, nobody's crying, nobody's upset. They're all just really hyper. So I'm supposed to be focused here, giving y'all a reading and not let my attention be diverted to they're outside my door, they're running back and forth, they're this, they're that, they're not, and finding everything negative about it. In fact, I'm going to see the positives in it, in that they are happy right now. You know what I'm saying? They're enjoying themselves, they're having a good time. And they're not banging on my door, and they're not bothering me for nothing, and they're not wanting for nothing. And that's great. My son is singing. Musical night, I'm telling y'all. All right. So let me see. We got this full moon bringing in for the tribe. Jesus, y'all. Okay. Well, y'all bored? Y'all don't see the blessings? There's a blessing here. Spirit's trying to show you, like, look this way. There's another opportunity. But you're still thinking about the missed opportunities. You still have a little bit of regret about some things. And I think some of you sometimes are having what ifs. Those moments are happening. What if I stayed with this person? Would we have been okay? What if we tried to keep working on things? What if I don't do that, because there's a whole new pot here. Freaking rainbow coming up out of it. And rainbows come after the storms. That means you went through a storm. You passed all of that. All of the emotion you put into these cups that are now, these bowls that are empty. Don't think about that no more. That's done and gone. Look at what you're being offered. Look at the opportunities coming in. Literally being handed to you by Spirit. For some of you, I also feel that this is someone thinking about you. Having a whole lot of regret. To the point where you are the only thing that they feel like can be what would make them happy. But they're not even looking in that direction, because they feel like you offered them a lot already. And they spilt that shit. They kicked it to the side. And now they wish they had it back. To the point where they don't even... They're not taking any other offers. They're not even attempting to go towards you. They're just sitting and they're thinking about it. They're just deeply in regret. All right. We got the Knight of Wands coming through. Reversed. So, this is a flighty energy. This is not focused energy. This is, I'm in today, I'm out tomorrow. I'm in today, I'm out tomorrow. That was fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, I'm good. Oh, but I was thinking about you tonight. So what is good? Well, that was fun. And that's the energy of the Knight of Wands reversed. It's not loyal. It's not committed. And I do feel that there's a need for you to be more focused and committed on the opportunities coming your way. And not just take them as, that was fun. All right, I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to do this. You have to find something and commit. That's what's being called on under this full moon, to stop the flighty energy. Focus on one thing at a time. Now, on the other side, for those who are resonating with the person who's regretting them, this person was like this with you. They might even be into drumming or into the African culture. Yeah, this person was in and out, in and out, in and out with you. A little part of them would do that again. They're actually sitting and having regrets that they can't do that anymore. Or they're having regrets that they did do that to you. Middle of the deck is the Ace of Wands reverse. So this is like really feeling a lack of passion, not feeling ambitious, not feeling like going towards anything, not listening to your intuition. Just feeling low in energy. So some of you might be feeling very, very disconnected from source right now. Very low vibe. And I'm also getting this person with the regrets is low vibe. Very low vibe. Don't feel like doing nothing. Not really feeling passionate about the things that usually get you passionate. Get your passion and your fire going. But I do see a Knight of Pentacles. So seeds are being planted. Someone is very patient. Could that be you? Or someone coming towards you? But whoever it is, they're moving slow. They're taking their time. They're planting their seeds. And those seeds are growing. They are growing. Those that they've planted are starting to grow. And I do see money coming in. So that could be for you, where maybe you're not seeing any movement right now, and it's kind of getting your hopes and your passions down. But know that it's coming, it's growing, okay? Or this is the person who was the Knight of Wands, who now has decided it's you they want to come towards, and they're just taking their time and building up and stacking their money, or whatever it is they're trying to build up to impress you. But with the Six of Swords here. So you are moving forward. You're being guided forward. Keep moving forward. Do not go back. Do not have fear of the unknown. Please continue to have faith and move forward and know you're being guided. Okay? And I also see somebody leaving behind their past and trusting and coming towards you. Take what resonates. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So maybe you felt stuck at one point in a situation, or they did. Whatever the case, people are starting to feel free, like they can move again. Yeah, I see a wounded warrior reversed. Nine of Wands. About to give up, feeling like I can't go any further. I put everything I can into this. Feeling loaded with burdens, but still trying to move forward. This is getting very loud. All right, Aye. It's right outside my door singing. And no one's stopping them. I do see somebody that wants to come and give back. Maybe you gave a lot to them. They want to give back to you. They want to relieve you of your burdens. They know that they've been a pain in your ass as well. They're working on themselves in order to be able to give back to you. That's for those of you that it resonates with. But again, this is somebody you walked away from. You're done with this person. You are done with them. And I don't see you wanting to be back with this person. So for those of you where that resonates as someone who's wanting to come back into your energy under this full moon, I don't see you being open to it at all. And I see Spirit saying twice that you should not be. I mean, you literally got these two cards were right next to each other. Moving on. Bye-bye. And if you are someone who is feeling very low vibe and energy and not really feeling ambitious, feeling like the things that you put your heart into are just not happening, know that the seeds you planted are growing. But there's something you have to let go of. Maybe you're putting your energy into something that is no longer serving a purpose in your life. You just have to really hone in. What is it that when you do it, it sparks something in you, like your energy is just like, yeah, I love this. I feel good. And then what is it that you do that makes you feel drained, that you're dreading it when you have to do it? That's what you need to let go of. Okay. All right. We are going to move to the pick-a-pal. However, you will not be able to see it if you are not a Patreon subscriber. The pick-a-pal, well, it is exclusive to my top 3 tiers on Patreon. And it's going to give you way more insight as to how this full moon is affecting you, how to deal with the effects of the full moon and maneuver through the rest of the next 5-6 days. And on that note, because I have to go yell at some kids and some people in this house, I'm going to move on to the next half of my reading. But to those of you who are not, who I won't see later, I have to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I hope that this general read did help you in some way, shape, or form. If that didn't resonate, then come to Patreon. I'm going to do another one for my light tribe there. And the pick a pal will be there too. Love you guys. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'll see y'all next time.